is my food. Cause what the fuck is
But
what the hell is going on?
Welcome back to the channel, family. It's your guy Trip 5, back again with another creepy video compilation. Let's get right into the video, y'all.
In Atlanta right now, you have something called Spelman College. You know who Spelman is, right? That's John D. Rockefeller's wife. Her last name is Spelman. Her last name is Spelman.
That's the man's wife?
That's his wife.
Look at Spelman down south.
Man, Google it right now. Google who Spelman.
Go look this up.
Spelman College named after.
Check this out.
Mrs. Laura Spelman Rockefeller.
Ooh!
1891, name changes to Spelman Seminary in honor of Miss Laura Spelman Rockefeller.
Let's not talk about Morehouse. Let's not talk about, look, all these medical colleges look, you think it goes back to somebody that's black? They don't. All these medical colleges go back to subsidiary and basically names or middle names or third grand. These are named after, all these different medical colleges is named after John D. Rockefeller family. And you can trace them back. Just like you can trace back all the presidents to come from one entity, come from one bloodline, you can do the same thing with every medical college. Now, within the last 20 years, there's a bunch of new medical colleges that came up outside of that, which still follow the curriculum, but don't have their name. But when you start studying these names, man, they go back to John D. Rockefeller family, man. They go back to his family names. He owned these schools. That's why if you go and you teach against them, you can get locked up and persecuted because he sits at the head of the federal directors in the federal Supreme Court. John D. Rockefeller, man, he controlled the damn world, man. Him and the corner G's.
Ice cream's so good. Wait, before they find me, BlackRock owns most United States banks. They own all major pharma companies and mainstream media. They oversee 10% of all stocks traded worldwide. They manage over $10 trillion in assets, which is half of the United States GDP. BlackRock and Vanguard, own 18% of Fox, 16% of CBS, 13% of Comcast, which also controls NBC, MSNBC, CNBC, Sky News, and they own 12% of Disney. They are the biggest institutional investors of Google, Facebook, Amazon, and now they're buying up all the homes and artificially inflating your mortgage so you will own nothing and be happy. I have to go.
If you guys didn't know, there's only a couple families that run this entire planet. They control everything from the media to the schools to the jail system to the music. And you know, they got everybody programmed by their way of thinking. You know, in schools, you gotta teach their curriculum. You can't teach anything outside of it. In the doctor's office, you gotta follow what you've been taught. But how you know if what you've been taught is the true way of things? These people's objective is to keep the world at a lower frequency. Because if they really cared about people, the planet would look completely different. Because they have all the money in the world to make the change. So you know all they care about is power.
Hey, you remember that one time that the government, told a bunch of people to take an experimental drug? And a bunch of people did, and then it didn't work. And so the government said, well, you need to do it again. And they did it again, and then the government said, you know what? It's not working because other people aren't joining the experiment, and so take it a third time. And they took it a fucking third time, and then they started getting mad at the people who didn't fall for that fucking shit. Hey, you remember that?
You know, shout out to the people who stood their ground and didn't get vaccinated. You know, there's a lot of fear mongering going on around that time, and we just wasn't going for it. I knew from the jump it was bullshit.
Y'all see what I'm saying? 2012 was Trayvon Martin. 2016 was Alton Sterling. 2020 was George Floyd. And now 2024 is Sonya. You see what I'm saying? It's a cycle. They keep doing the same thing every time there's an election year to control people's emotions around that election. That shit crazy.
Everybody acts like everything is so far away. You want to talk about dystopia? Sonya Massey just happened, right? The police just walked in, shot a black woman, point blank range, right? Not too long after that, they invited an actual war criminal to the country. Netanyahu is literally in Washington, D.C. They rolled out the red carpet, got security and everything ready for this man. If that is not enough to let y'all know that this country's art, this country's passion, this country's love concerning business is in the death of human beings, I don't know what to tell you. It's in everything. It's everywhere. It is literally them being like, hey, you know what? We don't got no money for housing. Hey, you know what? Even though y'all are living there, we're going to uproot that and we're going to build a complex that you can't afford. Hey, you know what? I know that y'all hungry, but we're going to poison all the food. Hey, you know what? I know women deserve to have rights, but we're going to poison everything that they fucking use. Hey, you know what? We know that black people deserve the right to exist, but we're going to do everything in our power to make the laws so that they can't do anything. And y'all still are confused.
You know, I didn't watch that Sonya Massey video yet, because I know that my emotions will get triggered. It is type strange that these casualties happen every election year. Is it just another way to harvest energy? Are these type of things planned out in advance? You know, I'm gonna let you make your own decision on that.
We just had a storm here in McKinney, Texas. And this is a literal first for us. I am 50 years old. And never in my life have I seen a sky like that. What the hell is going on?
That shit do look dangerous. Back up, man, let's go! See that somebody guy? What the hell is that? It's raining. Oh. I thought there was one that was. Oh, they testing the hawk. That shit go over there, my guys. They testing the hawk machine.
I saw a mermaid in Seychelles, Africa. Me and this little French boy, and they said, don't swim in the lagoon after dark. Everybody's up at the bar, and me and him get in the water. From a distance, you see something coming like a fucking missile, but it's going, it's going fast, and we both kind of stop. And then it turns and it jumps out of the water. And it's maybe at least 10, 12 feet long, man. And it do like this, and it look at both of us and go, whoosh. The back of him was fish. His head was humanoid, eyes about so big. The water was about this deep. Didn't make a splash or nothing. And then and me and him turn the fuck around. We running, and everybody's coming down there laughing, got their drinks in their hand. We're like, no, fuck that. And the little boy, his mom is apologizing to me, saying he has a very vivid imagination. Said, no, bitch, listen, we saw a fish man. It wasn't like a mermaid. Didn't look feminine at all.
Look at a man.
A fucking man. A fucking dude who said, get the fuck out the pool.
Tell the people them say mermaid real, you know, cause enough of them not believe from the channel, you know. A real thing, but you can't see them, me see them, me talk to them, other people see them talk to them, a real thing. It's a real thing. Sometimes them come and then they all about.
So in this video, the woman proceeds to talk about how a woman came into a bar and the woman was explaining how a mermaid came and killed her husband. And she proceeds to say how mermaids are real, how they look like you and I, how they look human-like, and how they walk around like you and I. Mermaids, I feel like there's so much evidence that proves that mermaids exist. You know, even when you look in ancient India, you know, they talk about how mermaids existed. I think it's such, you know, it's such an intriguing topic that most people can't quite grasp it. But it goes into such depth. Like, there is so many videos about mermaids.
If you ever spoke to a Caribbean person, they would tell you about these supernatural stories that they experienced in the Caribbean. You know, it's a lot of spiritual energy in the Caribbean and South America. And you know, the water there is way different from America. If you look at that lady's face and could read her energy, you could tell that she not lying. You know, I believe these things definitely exist. So you're telling me all these stories about them is just false? And everybody just making this up? There's gotta be some truth to it.
You guys are destroying your health every time you use toothpaste. Sorbitol, hydrated silica, sodium lauryl. Here are some side effects of sorbitol: abdominal discomfort, dehydration, diarrhea, dry mouth, excessive bowel activity, fluid and electrolyte loss, high blood sugar, lactic acidosis. It even says that people with IBS shouldn't be consuming or using this at all. It doesn't matter because your skin is the largest organ in the body. Anything you put in your mouth is going to make it into the other organs of your body. They even said that silica was a cancer-causing carcinogen. But wait, that's not all. There's more. A quick Google search will show us that it's very toxic. Don't look at the first ones, but look at the second and the third ones. Just think about the cellulose that you don't want on your thighs or your legs or your butt. This is what they're putting inside of, it's even worse. And the last one, titanium dioxide, which was banned because of DNA damage. This is crazy. So when you brush your teeth, you can use coconut oil. You take a little teaspoon, a tablespoon, you throw that in your mouth, swish it around, throw some salt in there, do that for 5 or 10 minutes. And then you take your toothbrush, try to get one that has, it's not polyester. Try to find that. I think Primal Dad Truther has one. Check that out. You only need a brush for a couple minutes, even just 30 seconds, because as long as you're putting the right herbs, the right minerals inside the mouth biome, you can't get any cavities, and you won't as long as you're not consuming excess sugar. Because sugar feeds the parasitical bacterial overgrowth, which starts in your gut and it works its way up to your mouth and eventually your brain. But we know through science that this stuff is garbage and this is sent to destroy you and to cause cellular degeneration. Is the world's deceived, Matthew 24:24. So this is how you do it. Olive oil, coconut oil, frankincense powder / water / key lime / salt, and eating that 3 to 10 times a day and swishing around that same formulation or tincture is going to be the thing that's going to help you and prevent your cavities from spreading or getting worse.
Isn't it type crazy that most of these ingredients are banned in different countries? Like, you can't even trust the toothpaste that you use nowadays. Like, is that serious? You have to be conscious and aware of everything that you put in on your body or in your body. The skin is the largest organ on your body, so it absorbs everything. You may not feel the effects of what it's doing right away, but it will affect you down the line. There's so many other healthy options out there.
I don't care about nothing else, bro. Stop the video, bro. Did you? No.
There's no reason why unhealthy food is cheap and Whole Foods is expensive. When you come out of here, feel like you're paying your mortgage. Hey, lady, go do something for the homeless outside instead of looking cute all day. Y'all, this is our world. All the abundance in this world is ours. Food, we shouldn't be paying for that shit. To be healthy, we shouldn't be paying for that. You understand me? I don't know why y'all wasting y'all hard-earned money on these people. But I'm saying, though, it's a message. Niggas is dying every day. People in Palestine or whatever, Israel, I don't know what's going on. But y'all niggas need to stand up for what's right. There's people starving on the streets. When you walk outside, you walk over on top of them. Y'all walk over them like they a prop. Y'all niggas don't got no heart. Y'all stand up for what y'all believe in instead of kissing at our goofies. Do something nice with somebody today. Go outside on Skid Row and help somebody, because that could be you. Stop acting like y'all special. I stand up for something correct.
Damn, he done got on everybody's ass in that store. But what he's saying is the truth, though. Why are we paying for food and water when the earth supplies it for free? There's literally abundance in everything. But they making us pay for it so they can have control over us. It's either you stand for some or fall for anything.
Yeah, one thing I don't play about is my food. Cause what the fuck is this? Bitch just over here munching away. I'm just over here munching away, y'all. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off.
Every time I go to America, I dread that experience. In 1 week, I put on a pound. If I spend 2 weeks in the United States, even if I'm eating the exact same foods I'm eating here in Europe, I put on a pound a week. When I come back to Europe, I immediately start shedding weight. Here in Europe, I drink very little. I eat a ton of bread. I love carbs. I love the pasta here. I do not put on weight. As soon as I set foot in any state in the United States, I start getting bloated.
Well, you are surrounded by pesticides and herbicides at much higher levels. The water quality in the US is lower. What's going on there is you're not actually putting on a pound of fat. You're putting on on a pound of inflammation. It's hard to put a pound of fat on in 1 week. Your cells, instead of turning that air and food into electricity and heat, they were turning it into inflammation. And then as soon as you came back here and you cleared the toxins, then you felt better. One of the reasons that I can live in the US and I can be as lean and fit as I am is that I upregulated all of my detox pathways so that I can handle the toxic environment that the government in the US created for us.
Real good Christian, religious, and spiritual people support a devilish music industry. You know that it's nothing that they're talking about in this music industry that has anything to do with God. If Jesus came back right now, which song on your playlist would you show him? Not a damn one. Then you need to look at every single rapper that ever told you to kill a nigga. Ain't none of them niggas for God. Niggas who will literally say to you, like Youngboy said, I make music that them youngins going to kill to. Why you not upset with every single industry puppet that's standing in front of you pushing the same sex, money, murder, drugs that God would not approve of? Either you for God or you against God. Ain't nobody gonna be able to infiltrate and mock you if y'all all was real Christian people to begin with, but you walked away from Christianity a long time ago. You're not for God, you're for the devil in this day and time.
This music industry is very satanic, and these songs are literally changing the way how the masses think. So, you know, fast from the negative music, and then you will start to think differently. You know, that's very important. And then, you know, people be singing these lyrics over and over again. It's basically just chants and spells, because what you say out your mouth is very powerful. And these people in power know that. That's why they pay these celebrities millions and millions, because what they're doing is affecting generations on top of generations.
Demons are real. Check this out. This video was originally posted by One Foul Wow. He was showing that in Brazil, they had a freaking parade for Satan. Shortly thereafter, there was a massive flood there. And when I first saw this video, I noticed that there was a shape-shifted demon in the video. You can see it. It's shape-shifted as a wall, and it's going to lose its shapeshift, and it's going to dissipate extremely fast into the water. These things only show up on recording, guys. These things are not physical. They're supernatural. They're spiritual. Demons can shapeshift into whatever they want. They could shapeshift into a person, into a car. They can shapeshift into a plane. Wink, wink. They can shapeshift into whatever they want. But if you look really closely in this video, you'll see that it's just acting like a wall. What's even weirder is if you watch it, there's a face right there to the left, right there, and a figure walks into the room after this thing shapeshifts. Like, so you got the wall. Look on the very far left, you'll see something walk into that room. So as soon as the thing, it's so crazy. Look at the white thing, and you literally see a figure. Do you guys see this? It's insane. Ephesians 6:12, guys. Repent.
Some flies can actually lay eggs in your ear that hatch into larvae and start consuming your eardrum. This condition is called myiasis, and it happens when these flies look for warm, moist environments to lay the eggs. Once laid, the maggots then feed on the tissue inside your ear canal to grow and develop. And it's not just one or two of them. In a recent case, a man had hundreds of maggots living in his ear.
That's one of those type of videos that you wish you never seen. Shit, I don't know if this could ever happen to me, because I don't think I'm gonna let it fly, even get close to my ear. That visual is just crazy. Imagine having thousands of maggots in your ear without you knowing.
You know that ant colonies can be massive underground? You might have seen videos of hot metal being poured into ant nests, revealing the astonishingly complex structure of ant colonies. However, when a group of scientists discovered a prehistoric ant colony, they poured cement slurry non-stop for 3 days until 10 tons of cement vanished. This network extended 2 stories underground and was home to 1 billion ants. After 10 days of cleaning, a remarkably designed ant kingdom emerged, featuring storage homes, apartments, highways, fungal gardens, roadways, and even garbage and recycling center.
They literally just killed 1 billion ants just to see how they're living. But you know, I never thought that these ants create these colonies like this, like the highways and the apartments. And he said they even got gardens. Like, how can an ant create a garden? Like, it just goes to show that these ants are very conscious and living a life we never expected.
I tripping? Or... Okay, so the noise is my turtle. And I'm home alone, right? But the reflection shows like that's me.
She a little too calm for me. That literally looks like an entity sitting right next to her. Let me know what you would do in that situation.
In this video, she speaks about how to get other people's energy off you in just a matter of seconds. Make sure you watch until the end and let me know what you think in the comments below.
To learn how to get other people's energy off of you in just seconds, then this is the video for you. I have taught this technique of dry bathing to so many people. I like to come on here to remind people to use it or to teach people for the first time. I am Talon, a Reiki master and empowerment coach, and I have helped so many people release the energy of others and call their energy back. That's what this technique does. So we are going to start with our right hand. Pay attention to what I'm saying because the camera flips the image. So right hand, left shoulder, wipe once. Left hand, right shoulder, wipe once. Back to that right hand, wipe once. Now I know you want to do a fourth wipe. In Reiki, 3 is a divine number, excuse my dog, and you are only going to wipe 3 times. Now, start again with that right hand to the left arm, left hand, right hand, left arm. Take all cords that no longer serve you, cut them with your right hand, transmuting the ends to love. This is what it looks like quick. I do this multiple times a day, after every session, before every session. It will restore your energy and get other people's energy off of you. You should feel an immediate release. If you like this technique, I have dozens more that I could teach you in my Reiki Level 1 training. It is a 3.5-hour recorded training that you will get to do at your own pace with my manual. And once you complete it, we will schedule a one-on-one Zoom for me to attune you to Reiki Level 1. Reiki will transform your life. Mark my words, everyone that's done my training has felt such an incredible impact. It's worth the investment because you are going to learn how to heal yourself, to fill up your own cup, so you don't have to feel dependent on other healers. You can become your own healer to heal yourself. If you have any questions, DM me. I love you so much.
For the mere fact that you have a hunger and a thirst for knowledge means that you only agreed to do something that you agreed to do eons ago. So basically, in so many words, when we talk about these ancient people, it wrote down all these prophecies and stuff like this. And they say these prophecies are going to be fulfilled in the latter days. Well, guess what? We are those particular people that was around 5,000 years, 7,000 years, 3,000 years, that came back at this particular time to get this particular information. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, the way you know that is because you can have some people that's born in a family where they might have some people where the mothers and fathers are aware of it, or you know, social activism or black consciousness, and the children just won't get it. Yeah. And will rebel against it. Then you can have some people, and they were privy to the information. Then you can have some people that's born with parents that's straight up idiots. And they hear this for the first time, and they got it. Yeah. That means we're not talking about a genealogical aspect, we're talking about an incarnation of people that came down here for this particular time, to get this particular information, and to know the actual signs also too. So as we said in previous lectures, in order for you to even receive this knowledge, your heart chakra has to be open to a certain degree.
You know he ain't lying. There's a group of people who came back to make a change on this planet. We are souls having a human experience. That voice that you hear inside your head, that's your soul speak. These bodies are just vessels, or you could call it like your spacesuit. But in reality, we are really the soul. And you know the soul is energy. And energy never dies. It's just transfer. And you know you gotta be on a certain level to even understand some of the things I be saying on this channel. But you know, shout out to the ones who doing the work out there, because it's not an easy journey.
Hold on, wait a damn minute. So you mean to tell me that everybody who has had a spiritual awakening is crazy? According to y'all, we crazy? We off our rocker, we don't know what we're talking about? Literally, everybody who has had a spiritual awakening, I'm telling y'all, the food is poison. Everything is poison. Your soul is controlling your fucking body. Once your soul ejects, that is what they call death. You don't fucking die, okay? Astral projection is real. Aliens are real. Other dimensions exist. Like, we trying to tell you niggas, but y'all are the fucking crazy ones for believing everything that you was fucking taught, bro. Can you imagine believing every single thing somebody told you and not doing the research and figuring this shit out for yourself? You niggas are the crazy ones, bro. So y'all can leave us alone. We the only sane motherfuckers on this earth, literally.
You have to unlearn and relearn everything you've been taught. And you know that process is tough, but it's definitely worth it. But you know, I'm gonna leave it at that. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know, I'm still new to being on camera, so you know, bear with me, y'all. You know, let me know what I should improve on. We out, y'all. See you in the next video.